Welcome back to my homemaking story. Today I'm picking up where we left off, continuing on with my daily routines with the focus of the afternoon. What is it about routines that brings some of us so much joy? There's comfort in routine, isn't there? I think the afternoon routine is one that I've struggled with the most when trying to consistently implement anything that will stick. Maybe it's due to the fact that no one day is alike, especially as the day goes on. We seem to have less and less control over what it will hold. In many ways, I think I've embraced this. After all, who wants to live the same day twice? While my days never look alike, there are certain things I love to include within my days which have changed depending on the season, as I'm sure you can relate. Gone are the days of scheduled naps for little ones and hello to growth spurts and midday crashing. Well, that isn't exactly new, but it sure isn't as cute as it used to be. After a good breakfast with my kids and the cleanup that follows, I will fill any orders from my POSHMARK closet or Etsy shop because these take top priority. Once these are completed, I can focus on any other work such as answering emails and comments, painting, filming, editing, or paying bills. As I work, I am constantly interrupted, be it from the kids or housework. I believe this is a skill we as homemakers must find a way to master. It's quite the balancing act, especially if you will be working from home. Today we're going to focus on the juggling aspect of the day and how well we deal with it. Let's start with the inspection side of parenting. If we have any expectations of our children, we must be willing to inspect those things, otherwise we are setting ourselves up to be thoroughly disappointed. Most kids are looking for a way to get out of those things we want them to do. They usually don't see things the way we want them to see them, so this is to be expected, right? Why as parents do we seem surprised when children act foolish or immature? If we can understand that foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, we can better equip our minds to handle those moments they don't meet our expectations and deal with them accordingly without losing our cool. I find that my kids will push their limits unless they are aware of my all-seeing eye. I believe as children of God, we act in much the same way. Expecting the interruptions that come my way in a day helps me to stop what I'm doing when I notice something or someone that needs my attention without getting upset. Our children can feel our negative energy. There's a time and a place for sure, but is this how we spend most of our time with our children, making them feel as if we don't want to be around them? Because I wake up around 4:30 each morning, I feel my body getting extremely tired in the early afternoon. I have found that if I try to push myself through this exhaustion, my work suffers. I usually take the time to do some light reading, encouraging my youngest, who often wants to doze as well, to join me. Sometimes 15 to 30 minutes is all that's needed to get my second wind. There's a difference between being lazy and pure exhaustion. I'd encourage you to learn the difference for your own body and listen to that so as not to overexert yourself. Some of the best advice I received as a new mother was to sleep when the baby sleeps. There is good reason for this. Too bad it took me until my children were out of that stage to figure it out. There's always something to be done. I look at this as a great way to keep my body moving, so I welcome all the different things that the day holds. With breakfast being more like a brunch, sometimes the kids want to eat lunch and sometimes they don't. And sometimes I find myself in the same boat. At this point, however, I may indulge in a midday snack, lighting a few candles and taking some time to learn something from someone I feel is very intelligent. If the kids choose to join me, they are welcome, but at this point, they are often doing their own thing.
One of the bizarro world situations we are now encountering is that there's actually some good news on COVID.
While the kids are enjoying their day, I need to do something that brightens mine. There are those things that aren't necessary per se, like flowers, but the way they bring me joy, I can easily believe them to be. It's amazing how much better we feel when a space we have been neglecting gets a little facelift. My front porch was in need of a little spruce up, and spending that extra 15 to 30 minutes of my day to improve something makes all the difference. And then I usually wonder why I waited so long. Speaking of sprucing up, it's getting close to the time Jorge gets off of work, so I use this time to take a peek in the mirror. With all we do, our efforts to look pretty and pulled together may be falling short at this point in the day, and that's okay. It's nothing a little freshening up won't fix. Let's just say a little extra effort goes a long way, and you can thank me later.
Now you got it all.
It's time to get back into the kitchen. Dinner needs to be prepared and direction given. Involving my kids in this process is a must. And if you're looking for some inspiration in this area, I hope you'll come back next week where I will share all my secrets. If you're looking for more inspiration, head over to Patreon. In my latest video, I'm sharing the woes and wonders of wallpaper, my first experience, and how I feel about my choice. I'd like to thank A Wondrous Grace magazine for commissioning some of the artwork within my videos and on my stationery. I've received many encouraging letters, and I appreciate your patience as I work my way through them, answering each one as time allows. Thank you to each subscriber who has helped encourage me and grow my channel by watching and adding to the conversation. It means a lot to me. This video is brought to you by our patrons and everyone who's purchased from the Inspired by Nikki store. We thank each of you for making these videos possible. If you've yet to purchase your own set of stationery, the link is in the description box below. For more ways to make the everyday beautiful, be sure to subscribe and click on this video.